What's up, guys? Another day, right? Same old, same old, same old. Dang, guys, did you hear about the earthquake in Turkey and Syria where the death toll is like rising to like 12,000? Like, do you think this is like the punishment these countries are getting for imprisoning Andrew Tate, the Lord, Son, and the Holy Spirit of alpha males everywhere? Nah, man, they seem pretty rowdy, man. I've never had to like experience any sort of, natural disaster. I think the worst I've been through is like a lot of rain where it's, super bad where you can't see while you're driving. Maybe some really bad fog where you can't see ahead of you as well. And I think the worst of the worst was when we had icy roads, and I remember leaving work late at night, and man, I was on the highway and there were lines of cars all banged up behind one another because of the ice on the road. And man, it was like it looked apocalyptic, it was real scary. And when I was trying to like hit my brakes and it wouldn't stop, and I was kind of hydroplaning a bit, and then I was in my car, I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, But luckily I got control of my car back. I was able to make it home without hitting anything, no like barriers or hitting any of their cars. So I was really lucky, And that was pretty fucking scary. I really should have taken like the long non-highway route home that night. I have no idea why I had like the balls or why I was such a dumbass to take the highway there and almost get into like a ice road accident. But man, I miss the days where I didn't care, or I had the balls to do shit like that without my anxiety having all the say in where I go or how I do things. I remember going to visit my cousin, right, while she was in college, and I would stay with her at her dorms or apartment until 3 or 4 in the morning. And because I was a good boy and never wanted to stay the night or sleep over, I would leave at night and come back to, San Antonio. And dude, I would literally fall asleep on the road while driving like all the fucking time. That feeling when you're driving on the road, right? And you're just staring down the highway, just whatever. And then you wake up and you're like, holy shit, I just fell asleep. And that happens a few times over the hour-long drive that I would have from her college back home. And yeah, I'm telling you, I could not believe I used to make that trip all the fucking time. And now I can't even like make a trip to the local post office without feeling fucking scared out of my mind, God, how the mighty have fallen. Seriously, I've been knocked down very hard. But oh well, it's my own fault for not caring about the decline of my mental health in a like faster manner and letting it get to the way it's gotten to this point, right? The straw that broke the camel's back, or whatever you want to call it. So if I could give any of y'all advice, it would be to take care of your mental health as soon as you feel it declining, because if you let it get to that stage, you'll lose your friends, you may lose your job, you'll start losing your family too. But hey, I'm working on getting better, and I do feel like we are getting better at some points, but it's a slippery slope. And getting to the top of the mountain, like, it's a long trip, and it's going to take time, But we'll make the journey, right, guys? We have to, right? There's no other choice. We will make it. We're all in this together, just like those High School Musical kids, or however old they were. I think some of them were in their 30s when they were playing High School Musical kids. And you can bet on that. Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on it. Hey, here's some, I guess, kind of relevant news. Apparently, Britain is reporting that the deal Microsoft is making with Activision Blizzard and trying to make Call of Duty Xbox exclusive would harm all gamers. And dude, how long have exclusives been a thing, man? Like, for so long, right? So what if Call of Duty becomes an Xbox exclusive? Nowadays, I feel like a gamer owns every fucking console. So who cares if you gotta just go from one to another to play the game, Yeah, sure, there's some people who, of course, can barely afford one console. So, of course, they'd have to be a bit more picky and choosy. But there are so many alternatives to Call of Duty. Of some I would say are more fun or unique or even superior to Call of Duty. Shit, what you got Splatoon for the Switch, and for PlayStation you have I don't know. Do they still have Killzone for PlayStation? What shooters do they have for PlayStation? I don't know, man. Fortnite, right? They have Fortnite. I mean, they have God of War, right? So that's something. They got The Last of Us, huh? That's some good shit. But I know I've talked about me personally how I'm all about the Xbox, even though I hardly really play games anymore. But yeah, that's the way I've ever been. I've gone ever since Gears of War came out. Like the first one really put me back into gaming. Before then, it was all about my GameCube with Super Smash, and then I stopped gaming for a while, and then Gears of War came out, and I was like, man, this game is fucking amazing, you know? That's because I never liked Halo, and the only reason I never liked Halo was because I sucked at it. That's I'm gonna be honest. I sucked at Halo, so I fucking hated it. But I don't know. Like I always say, if the podcast goes off and I get my bills and expenses balanced, then yeah, I'll definitely buy a PS5. Why not? You know, especially now that they're easier to come by on from the regular consumer without having to pay double the price to a fucking scalper. I did get a Steam Deck, so I could essentially play anything that's on a PC. And now a lot of those PlayStation exclusives are coming to PC, right? So yeah, I can hold off on getting a PlayStation even more. And I did have a Switch, but my niece took ownership of it, so she is the owner of my Switch now, which I'm fine with because she actually gets some use out of it. She plays Minecraft, she plays Splatoon, so I'm a happy uncle that she's kind of following in my footsteps with the gaming, right? Um, let's see. There's another bit of news we have to cover. Apparently, Taco Bell's. Excuse me. I'm recording this late. Oh, jeez. I'm yawning for Taco Bell. Apparently, Taco Bell's breakfast sales are up 9% because of those Pete Davidson commercials where he's promoting their breakfast. And I mean, I guess I've tried Taco Bell breakfast a few times, and yeah, well, the way it is here in Texas, like on every other street corner, you can find a fucking taqueria that sells like authentic Mexican breakfast at the same price, if not better. And yeah, why would you need that? Why wouldn't you want that instead of Taco Bell breakfast? You know, and Pete Davidson, I just don't see like the attraction of him. He looks like a meth user that is clean now. He's like a clean meth user, you know. Like we're proud of him for overcoming his addiction and becoming clean, you know. Let the rain fall down and wake my dreams. Let it wash away sanity. 'Cause I wanna feel the thunder. I wanna scream. Let the rain fall down. I'm coming clean. Let's go back to the beginning. But yeah, I don't think Pete Davidson did much to help the rise of Taco Bell's breakfast. But hey, what do I know? Maybe he convinced all the random hot chick celebrities he dated to go and try the breakfast and made them into satisfied customers. Who knows, right? Oh, I'm yawning again. What the fuck? Jesus. Everyone says he must have a big dick or he gives off that big dick energy. So yeah, maybe big dicks help Taco Bell breakfast sell, you know? I mean, it's kind of a proven fact at this point. But yeah, to me, he just gives off meth user vibes. But hey, what do I know? You know, I'm just a guy. Do do do. I'm just a guy, another guy. I'm just a girl in the world. That's what I meant to sing, but yeah. And lastly, Lea Michele, who you may know from Glee, the show Glee. That was the biggest thing I think she did. Is apologizing for the way she treated people on the days on the TV show of Glee. You know, and I believe she seemed like I believe that she lived that way, that she was an asshole on set. She looked like she lived the gimmick of the character that she was playing on TV. This like prima donna who thought she was better than everyone, and I always feel like she really needed to be humbled or knocked down. And I'm gonna let you know this is the full on truth. I have seen the entire series of Glee, and yeah, I liked it. It was good, but the idea that she kind of stays the same overly confident character throughout the whole show, even after her real life, you know, boyfriend on screen and off screen, the guy Corey Monteith, died of drug use, you know, and yeah, her ending just didn't make it feel like she learned anything or have some sort of she was a bad person but learned her lesson type of arc, you know. No, she just wanted to be a star her whole time and felt that confidence and then eventually did become a star on the show and in real life. And now with the Me Too movements and people talking about, harassment both sexually and bullying, both mentally, a lot of these people are being found out for just being jerks on the set, of their shows, especially Lea Michele. So yeah, we'll see how this affects her present image. I don't think much because she's kind of already given off that same image. So it's not like really messing with her, it's just like, oh, that's just the way Lea Michele is, it's one of those, I have her self-help book and I'll have to like read it on here on the YouTube or the Patreon and see how y'all react to it. It's one of those self-help books where there are like blank pages in the book for you to fill in. So yeah, it's pretty phoned in and like a lazy representation of self-help, But hey, what do I know? I'm a piece of shit. I need as much self-help as I can get, right? But yeah, guys, that's another show for today. We did it, right? There goes another day. Don't suppose I'll come out to play with you. I'll just sit at home, write another song about how I wanted to. Whoa! If y'all are in Turkey and Syria, I hope y'all are staying safe. And I hope Andrew Tate is still safe behind bars and able to tweet for some reason because he's in jail. So is he like really in jail or what's he doing? Because he can still have access to a phone and tweet to his followers. Also, quit giving Call of Duty money. Like they already have enough money, and there are better shooters to play with your friends. So go and find those games and play. Shit, play Minecraft with your friends. Minecraft is like super fun too. Go play that. And all y'all stay home when there are natural disasters going off, man. I should have fucking stayed home when the roads were iced that badly. And tell me about your opinions in the comments about Taco Bell breakfast and Lea Michele. They both sure are polarizing topics. So yeah, I want to hear what you think about them, and I guess also about Pete Davidson. If you think his dick is like bigger than Batista's, Batista, the wrestler. That's a joke. But let me know in the comments what you think. But yeah, guys, I want to thank y'all for listening. I really appreciate all y'all's continued support in all my avenues, the podcast, the YouTube channel, and the Patreon. Thank you so much. And take care, stay safe, and have a great week. Bye-bye.